Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Technology Explore. My name is Usman Chaudhary and today in this video I am going to show you how I have made this Pelton wheel turbine with acrylic sheets and 3D printing. So keep watching this video till end. Okay, let's start. These are the parts that you will need to build Pelton wheel turbine. All the yellow parts are 3D printed and I have cutted the acrylic sheets on laser cutting machine. So for 3D printing and laser cutting I have the CAD model in SolidWorks. Let me show you first. So this is the CAD model that I have prepared in SolidWorks, and all these are the buckets, these are the sheets, acrylic sheets, and here is the motor, DC motor, which I will use as a generator in the turbine. So I have a complete folder of that CAD model. So in this folder I have DXF files for laser cutting, and for 3D printing I have this folder STL files. So all the parts that you will need to 3D print are here, and also the files for the laser cutting machine for all sheets are here. So everything is inside the folder. Now let's start making the turbine, but first let me introduce you with the parts of the turbine. So this is the nozzle of the turbine, and these four are the supports for casing. These are the buckets. This is the discharge tube which will release the water from the turbine. And here is the generator foundation. One side of this part will be attached with the turbine casing and the other side will be attached with the generator. And here is the motor, DC motor, 12 volt DC motor, which is commonly used as a radiator fan motor in the cars. So I have modified it, and how I have modified this motor, I have another video on that topic. And you will also need some screws, M5 and M6 screws, and a screwdriver. These are the casing parts, top and bottom of the casing. These are front and back of the casing. Both are identical. And these are the front side and generator side of the turbine. So I have used transparent acrylic sheet in this turbine. Before assembling, I have removed all the protective coating from the acrylic sheets. Now let's start assembling the turbine. Attach all four supports on the large acrylic sheet with the help of M5 screws. After attaching all four supports with one large acrylic sheet, now attach the another acrylic sheet like this on all those four supports with the help of same M5 screws. This is done. Now attach top and bottom sheets with the casing by using M5 screws. See, this is how I have attached top sheet with the casing, and on the same way I will attach bottom and rest of the sides with the casing. So all sides have been assembled. Now attach the generator with the generator foundation, and if you can see these holes will be used to couple generator with the generator foundation, because in the generator we have M5 holes. So simply use the M5 screws to assemble the generator with the generator foundation, just like that. In total there are 3 M5 holes in the generator flange. Now attach this generator foundation with the turbine casing, and if you can see these holes, these are 4.5 mm diameter holes, and M5 screws can easily tap their threads in the acrylic sheets. So use M5 screws to attach the generator foundation with the casing. In the beginning I have not told you about this runner disc. So this is the runner disc with which all the buckets will be attached, and on the other side it will be attached with the motor shaft. So once again you will have to use M5 screws. M5 screws will easily tap their threads in those holes. So this is how the hole runner will looks like when it will be assembled completely, and in this hole you will have to insert the motor shaft. On the motor shaft there is a M5 thread, and you will simply have to tap the M5 threads in that hole to assemble the runner with the motor shaft, just like that. Unfortunately, by mistake I have attached front sheet of the casing earlier, so I had to remove the front sheet of the casing to attach the runner with the generator or motor shaft. After assembling the runner with the generator, now I am assembling the front sheet of the casing, and then I will assemble the rest of the sheets with the casing. Now attach the nozzle on the top acrylic sheet like that, and you can use permanent glue to stick the nozzle with the sheet, and then assemble the top sheet with the casing. Now assemble the nozzle on the bottom sheet, and you can also use permanent glue to stick this nozzle with the sheet. So the turbine is completely assembled, and now it's time to test it with the garden pipe. So first of all, let me tell you something about this turbine. Basically this turbine will need 10 meter height of water, and it will consume roughly 2 liters per second of water flow, and it will produce approximately 100 watts of electricity. So I hope you have enjoyed and learned from this video, and if you found this video useful, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And if you want to buy the CAD model of this turbine, you can contact me. My contact details are mentioned in the description of this video. Thanks for watching and sparing time.